There are a lot of symbols in Revelation, a lot of metaphors, a lot of pictures that get a lot of attention, but perhaps at the top of the list is the mark of the beast. Any new sort of current event that comes along becomes a kind of litmus test for what the mark of the beast might mean. And a rule of thumb, whenever you're trying to figure out what does this symbol mean in the book of Revelation, is first make sure that whatever it means, it still means something for the book of Revelation. Like the narrative of the book still works. And positively, what that means as you're trying to figure out what a symbol, how a symbol is used, is how does it function narratively? And narratively, the mark of the beast is very simple. It signifies and demonstrates and publicly marks out those who belong to the beast. And so as we think about the mark of the beast, actually the more important question is not 666. The more important question is, who is the beast? What does the beast represent? And the beast seems to represent, along with the dragon, along with some of the other symbols in the book of Revelation, this kind of counterfeit kingdom. You've got the kingdom of Christ which is run and ruled and sovereignly governed by the white rider, by Jesus, who brings all things to justice. But then you have this counterfeit kingdom, this counterfeit trinity, the beast and the dragon and the false prophet, which are constantly trying to draw the people away from Christ. And in many ways, the dragon, the beast, the false prophet, they mimic, they imitate, they try to look as close to the kingdom of Christ as possible, while at the same time being completely anti-Christ, completely opposed to everything that Jesus does. Okay, so that's how the narrative works. Why is 666 an appropriate number in that narrative? And the reason 666 is an appropriate number in that narrative is simple. It's not 7. There are a number of ways in which making the mark of the beast, you can tally up the math and try to make it fit the alphabet of a certain kind of Caesar. I'm not actually against all of those, but I think there's a more basic, a more fundamental guideline for understanding who the beast really is and what his mark means. 7 is the number of perfection, 10, number of perfection. And anytime Revelation wants to sign to you, wants to show you the perfection of the kingdom of Christ, it shows you a pattern of 3, 3 sevens, 3 10s, 7s. These things demonstrate the perfection of the kingdom that is to come. By contrast, this counterfeit kingdom is thrice short of perfection. It looks so close, and yet it is perfectly the opposite of what everything that the kingdom of Christ is supposed to be. The significance of 666 is that it's not 7.